People don't just eat for sustenance anymore, it's more of an experience. With that said, there are thousands of restaurants all over the world, most of them quite normal, while some are, well, for lack of a better word to use to describe them, quirky. Today we're going to be looking at 10 of the most insane restaurants you won't believe exist. Make sure you stay tuned for number 1 though, because I personally guarantee it's going to be interesting. Number 10. The Robot Restaurant. Japan is known for always being at the forefront of technology. The metropolis of Tokyo is a buzzing hive of innovation, often referred to as the Neon City. One of Tokyo's most popular attractions takes this status to the very next level. Dancing girls, robots, dinosaurs, monsters, ninjas, Disney-style princesses, superheroes, lasers, drinks, and loud music. You name it, and the dinner show at the Robot Restaurant has got it. The Robot Restaurant is located in the basement level of one of Shinjuku's neon-laden buildings. Standing outside the Robot Restaurant, you can take your picture sitting in an oversized robot chair, which allows you to control the movements of a female robot. After checking in with your ticket, you'll be directed to a glittery waiting lounge. And that's only the beginning. The Robot Restaurant, which opened in 2012, was not actually intended as a tourist attraction. The oversized robots and females in flamboyant and provocative costumes were meant to appeal to Japanese businessmen, as an escape from the rigors of the economic world. Well, if it's an escape you want, dining in this restaurant will surely give you one. Number 9. Heart Attack Grill. Nestled in Las Vegas, Nevada, you take a gamble with your health just by walking in the door. We can say this with certainty because 2 people have actually died from heart attack-related causes at this restaurant. It's really not hard to imagine why, based on the menu that this restaurant offers. It is currently home to the Octuple Bypass Burger, a burger containing a whopping, and count these, 20,000 calories. Too big for you? Well, you can try their signature dish, which is a bit smaller, a 3-pound, 10,000-calorie monster burger. The experience starts as soon as you enter the door, and it really seems like people here are preparing you for a visit to the hospital right after dinner. Servers give you a hospital gown when you walk in the door, and this serves as your bib. It can be a bit intimidating to order that big burger, because if you don't commit and finish it, they're going to spank you with a large paddle. I'm being serious, by the way. For refreshments, you'll appreciate the medical theme. They serve shots and syringe and wine and IV bags.
Oh, I don't know if I should go with them. I'm a bigger guy and I don't want to be judged, you know?
Oh, don't worry, my bigger friend. If you weigh more than 350 pounds, you eat for free, and ain't no one gonna judge you for that one. Number 8. Itha Undersea Restaurant. Are you one of the few people who have ever wondered how it is to dine while deep under the sea? Well, book a quick trip to the Maldives and you won't have to imagine anymore. Itha is the world's first all-glass undersea restaurant, located 5 meters below sea level at the Conrad Rangali Maldives Island Resort in the Maldives. The panoramic view allows visitors to dine while watching thousands of fish swim around them, all without getting their feet wet. Entering the restaurant is magical, rather like tumbling down a tropical version of Alice in Wonderland's rabbit hole. Guests are led across a wooden jetty to a tiny thatched pavilion, then pointed down to a dark winding staircase. At the bottom is Itha, essentially a tiny transparent box only 9 meters long and 5 meters wide, with space for 14 diners at a time. Just inches away through the glass, there are fish of every color and shape imaginable. The luckiest diners might glimpse turtles, stingrays, or even sharks. Maldives is a resort country full of luxury hotels and restaurants, but none of them can claim to give you the same experience that you get from dining in this truly incredible restaurant. Number 7. The New Lucky Restaurant. The next restaurant on our list takes the phrase dining with the dead a little too literally. Located in Ahmedabad, India, the New Lucky Restaurant is known locally for its very popular menu and very spacious sitting. But it's also quite infamous, mainly because of the exposed gravestones and burial sarcophagi sitting right in the middle of the dining area. When New Lucky owner Christian Cootie was faced with the fact that the land he was to open his new restaurant on was in fact a cemetery, he decided to capitalize on this dilemma. Instead of paving over the graves or disinterring them, Cootie simply built his restaurant around them, actually making the burial plots the main attraction. Steel bars have been erected around the graves so that no one will trot on the deceased, but other than that small protection, the dead are your dinner companions. No one is even sure who the graves belong to, but the prevailing theory is that they belong to Muslim followers of a 16th century Sufi saint. Number 6. Opaque. Many like romantic candlelight dinners. There are people who come to enjoy the exquisite dishes in full darkness. And that's exactly what these kinds of restaurants offer. A few years after opening, the opaque restaurants have become very popular in the USA. These restaurants offer guests the opportunity to taste the specialties in full darkness. The regular customers claim that the entire darkness significantly enhances the taste sensation, and it even makes their favorite food even more delicious. When eating in these restaurants, you have to observe some rules. At the entrance, the guest should put away all electronic devices, including the clock with a display. Then the waiters will tie their eyes with a black ribbon, and lead them to a quiet room with a cozy little table. The customers of the original restaurant are served by the usual waiters, who use the special night vision equipment for convenience. The very first opaque restaurant was opened in Los Angeles. Today you can also visit the similar restaurants in San Diego, San Francisco, Dallas, and New York. Number 5. Laney Snow Village Ice Restaurant. The Snow Village from Lapland Hotel is a seasonal snow retreat built from scratch every year using snow and natural ice to create everything from walls and furniture to lighting and art. In a nutshell, it's a hotel made entirely out of ice and snow. And when I say everything, I mean everything. Walls, counters, tables, chairs, and yes, even the beds are all made out of ice. Inside the Snow Village is a restaurant that is, quite obviously, also made entirely out of ice. So if dining in sub-zero temperatures is your thing, then this is the perfect place for you. Aside from dining, there's quite a few activities to choose from at the Snow Village. Husky safari, snowmobiles, cross-country skiing, and of course ice sculpting. All winter related though, so you have to really embrace the cold. What makes this place totally amazing is the fact that all the structures inside the Snow Village is built every year from scratch, allowing the owners to change themes and designs every single year. Number 4. Ninja New York. Ninja New York, a Japanese restaurant in Tribeca, takes the concept of themed dining to a whole new level. Here, dinner is somewhat stealthily served by ninjas who drop from the ceiling, pop out of hidden doorways, and appear in puffs of smoke to scare the living daylights out of your entire dining party. The entire restaurant is carefully decorated to resemble a feudal-era dojo, with dimly lit maze-like passageways, stone walls, and low ceilings. The staff, who all enthusiastically play the part of ruthless martial arts experts straight out of ancient Japan, sneak up on customers in between serving drinks, so you may just be too nervous to actually eat anything. But even if themed restaurants aren't your thing, Ninja New York is about more than cheap thrills. They serve up delicious high-end Japanese cuisine right alongside the karate chops and katana stabs, so bring along your most adventurous friends for an unforgettable night out. Just never ever sit with your back to the door. Number 3. Cabbages and Condoms. Oh, this one's off to a great start. The restaurant's theme obviously stands out. As you wander down a leafy path towards the entrance, you'll spot your first condom character. Cabbages and Condoms has a series of life-size mannequins dressed up in rubber. Some of these include Captain Condom, and then a bride with her ruffled skirt made from snow-white sheets, and even a jolly red condom Father Christmas. While there are plenty of amusing things to see at the entrance, the atmosphere is quite different when you reach the terrace. There's a courtyard with a man-made waterfall and thousands of fairy lights hanging from the trees. Cabbages and Condoms offers outdoor and indoor seating. While it does get busy, you usually don't need to call ahead to reserve a table. You can grab free condoms on your way out, but also make sure you visit the on-site shop. It offers rubber-related goods, some funny, some a little risque, but they certainly make for unusual souvenirs. I know what you're thinking. Who in their right mind would create a restaurant with prophylactics as a theme? Well, there is a reason for this madness. Cabbages and Condoms is a non-profit restaurant, and all proceeds go to supporting development programs initiated by the Population and Community Development Association of Thailand. Now it's time for the day's best pick. People suffering from vertigo or have a deathly fear of heights, do yourself a favor and, well, look away now, please. Number 2. Fly Dining. Fly Dining, located in Bengaluru, India, is a restaurant that lets you dine 50 meters above the ground in the midst of clouds and with the best views of the city near Nagwara Lake and Ebel. A crane raises the hanging restaurant 50 meters above the sky, and the restaurant dangles in the air, suspended by 16 metal ropes. Fly Dining can accommodate up to 22 guests around the table, as well as 3 staff members, a chef, a waiter, and even an entertainer, who are placed in the center. The table slowly rotates 360 degrees for a complete aerial view while you gorge on amazing food. You can even recline your seat horizontally for a true daredevil experience, and feel as though you're on top of the world. If a peaceful and uneventful family dinner is your thing, this adrenaline-inducing dining experience is most definitely not for you.
I saved the best for last, but first, I have a quick challenge that takes only 5 seconds to complete. If you can leave a like and subscribe within the next 5 seconds, you'll get 10 years of amazing luck. Just try it, it really works.
Number 1. Modern Toilet. Taiwan is a country famous for its somewhat weirdly themed restaurants. Believe it or not, this country is home to both a prison-themed and hospital-themed restaurant. But the one that takes the cake, or in this case the urinal cake, is Modern Toilet, a restaurant themed after all objects and substances found in bathrooms. This is also the country's most successful themed restaurant, having 10 branches all over Taiwan and even 1 branch in Hong Kong. Toilet-themed food are served in dishes shaped like urinals and toilet bowls, while drinks are often served in bedside urine collectors. You enjoy your meal on a glass table that's resting on either a bathtub or a couple of sinks, but one thing's for sure, right under the glass is showcased a massive turd in all its glory. You'll also be seated on, quite predictably, toilet seats. The food, thank goodness, doesn't taste like crap and is actually quite good, but if you easily get queasy from hearing a toilet flush, this isn't the place for you. Which incredible restaurant would you like to dine in? Let us know in the comment section down below. Want more videos about unique and amazing places? Click on any of the videos you see on the screen. As always, thanks for watching everybody, and I will see you all next time.